my family inspired me. I liked the competition, the speed, and like the jump. It taught me a lot about handling the sled. Really has helped my backcountry riding as well. I think it's really important to hype each other up, like be nice to each other. Don't beat yourself up. Nobody gets it on the first try. Reach out to other girls or people and ask. Ask as much as you can.
I am so excited to be chatting with our first ever Swedish snowmobile rider, Mikaela Gronlund, coming in all the way from northern Sweden. Mikaela shares so much when it comes to snowmobiling, her passions, her family inspiration, and her mother and daughter duo when it comes to her coaching clinics, which is called Air of Sweden. I am just so excited and honored to have her on the show, and I know this is an episode you don't want to miss, so I'll catch you guys on the other side. You're my first Swedish gal on the podcast, which is really exciting.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm going to start this off. So, hey, hi, and hello. I'm Angelisa, your host for Braap's Throttle Talk, and I'm so excited to be sitting down first time ever with Swedish sledder Mikaela. So, welcome, Mikaela, to the show. And I just want to say, thank you so much for joining me. And, with the time difference and all of that, making it work. So I appreciate it. So why don't you introduce yourself and let us know where you're coming from?
Yeah, thank you for letting me be here. I'm from Sweden. I'm 22 years old and I live in a small town called Vilhelmina. It's like in northern Sweden. And I don't know, I work with paving roads. So
okay.
I'm free during the winter. So
that's so nice.
Yeah.
So summers are like your busy time then, hey? Like that's why you get to focus on sledding so much in the winter.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Well, this is so exciting, and I just I appreciate you coming on. And so let's kind of start this off with, how did your winter season go?
It was actually really fun. We have had like more snow this year than like ever. So there's been a lot of riding, and it's been very hard physically, like so much snow. We're not used to having so much snow here, so it's been really fun.
Oh, interesting. That's awesome.
Yeah, really fun. And
Cool. And then, so how many days did you put on your snowmobile this year?
I'm not quite sure, actually. Okay. I don't know.
Well, if you ride like most of the time, like you said, you don't work during the winter, so I'm sure you put in like quite a few days. How many days would you say like during the week?
I don't know. It depends if I have something else to do, but sure. Like it could be like 6 days a week or 5 days, but that's like on a good week.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot.
Yeah, mostly like 3-4 days, depending.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. And from all of your videos and your content that I've been seeing on social media, your style of sledding is very playful. Like, you are doing your re-entries, your wheelies. I'm curious, what is your favorite like trick or technique to do, and how long did it take for you to get to master it?
Oh, that's hard. I don't know. I really like to do like re-entries, wheelies, fun stuff, but actually I think it's tree riding, like steep hills. I think that's actually the most fun thing to do.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
Because where I live, we have mostly like steep tree riding, not so much jumps and stuff. So
Okay.
it's the most fun trying to learn how to get to the top without getting stuck. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the snow, the amount of snow that you have, was that more challenging to be riding in the trees?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, awesome. Okay. And I'm just curious, do you have any advice for women who are maybe getting into tree riding?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good to not be hard on yourself, because I know I was. Like in the beginning, I remember I was like, oh, why can't I get it right? And just like after doing it so many times, it just like clicked. So don't be hard on yourself. I think a good thing is to ride with people that are better than you. Then you need to like push yourself, try to keep up, yeah.
Absolutely. It's the chase, it's the learning curve. And what would you say would be like the most important technique to, I guess, learn when it comes to tree riding?
I think it's very important to learn the basics, like gas, brake, learn how they work together so you have control over your sled. Like learn that on like flat ground, so when you're up in the hills you always know where you have your sled.
Right.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Look
practice. Yes. Look where you're going to. Look ahead. Awesome. And just because I've seen a lot of your re-entries, beautiful, your wheelies, beautiful. I feel like wheelies for us Canadians, I don't know, like we work so hard on it, but I just feel like you guys, it just comes naturally. Do you have like any advice for those that are wanting to wheelie that can just like pop up their sled and crawl with it?
I don't know, maybe it is to learn how to use the throttle. Okay. It's hard to say some words. I think it's that's really important, and like how to balance your body on the sled, like how to keep it straight, because most of the time you're like this. And like I think it's the throttle and the balance of your body is most important. You like work, like keeping it up, keeping the sled.
I was going to say, so is that kind of the technique where you throttle and you just kind of keep it there?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. I love
Okay. Yeah. So it's all good. I kind of thought there might have been a glitch. Okay, so I'm curious. So I did some deep dive on you, trying to do some research. And when I went onto your website, just because of the language barrier, I'm curious, I'm going to say this wrong, but EIR or EIR, what is that? What does it stand for? Tell me more.
Yeah, it's EIR Sweden, it's called.
Okay.
EIR in Swedish, I think. It's an event me and my mother have, where we teach women about technical riding. My mother started it for 10 years ago in 2014 with her friends, and 5 years ago I think I joined her, and now we do it together. So we teach the basics and the more advanced. We have like 2 clinics where we teach basic one and advanced the other one.
Okay.
So
And yes. Are you busy with these clinics? Like, is it full packed?
Yeah, they're actually full. all the time.
Amazing.
It's really, really fun. Many
Yeah.
come back and like have been with us for so many years. It's like friends hanging out, driving together almost nowadays.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay,
Yeah.
let's just back up. Did you say it's your mom? Your mother?
Yeah.
Amazing.
She started it.
Oh, that's so fun. So would you say that's kind of how you got into snowmobiling, is because I guess your mom and how she created this event? And
Yeah, I think so. Not only my mom, also my father and my brother. My whole family is crazy about snowmobiling, so yeah, that's really fun. But yeah, of course, my brother was the one who always pushed me to like, I need to follow him, like do this and keep up. But my mother was the one who taught me like the basics, like gas brake, like control over the sled and stuff. Yeah.
oh, that's so cool. I love that. That touches me. It's so special that you get to do that with your mom, and how it's like a family dynamic for you, and you basically grew up with that.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun. And so I guess my other question, I don't have it on my list here, but how long has it's air, I guess in English, air. How long has air been around? Like, how long have you guys been coaching for?
10 years. We celebrated 10 years this year, actually.
Yeah. Okay. I did see. I thought it was 10 years, but I again couldn't read the Swedish. But congratulations. That is so exciting.
Yeah, thank you. It's really
Oh,
fun.
that's so fun. Cool. Really cool to hear. I love that. And I think that's so special that you get to do that with your mom and
Yeah.
provide clinics, coaching for other. Is it women specific, or is it like co-ed, like both male and female?
It's women.
Okay.
Yeah. We really love to like teach and help each other. We're really into, I don't know what you call it, community. Yeah, it's important for us, like everybody can join, like beginners to more advanced riders. We really love doing it.
Aw, that's amazing. I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, well, I'm glad that I asked, because I was like, I need to figure out what air is, because I see it on your online, and then when I went to the website, I was like, hey, we got to talk about that. So, and do you have a lot of like outsider, like, do you have a lot of international people coming in to be coached by you guys?
We most of them are from Sweden, but we have actually like many who come from Norway.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think the event we had this year, more than half was from Norway, actually. So that's really fun.
That's interesting. Very fun. And would this, so just kind of throwing this out there, like let's say for myself, I'm from Canada, would this be a possibility that I could come over and do a clinic with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Everybody can join.
Okay, amazing. I know that's going to be some of our questions down below, so maybe we'll dive into that. But it's been on my bucket list to come to Sweden. And I think the best way to do any type of international like retreat or to do your sports is to take a clinic or hire a guide or something to explore the area, or just like learn something new, you know? So yeah, really cool. Well, it's on my bucket list, so maybe I'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's chat snowmobile details. So give us the detail about your snowmobile, what you're riding, that sort of thing.
I drive a Polaris Chaos 9R 146.
Okay.
Yeah. I really like the 9R combined with the 146. It's very easy to maneuver the sled. I really like it actually. And here in Sweden we don't have like super deep snow, so the 146 is perfect for all conditions.
Right. No wonder why you're so playful on that thing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And I talk a lot about on my podcast, because it's specific to women. I'm so curious what your snowmobile setup looks like. Like, have you done any modifications? Have you changed anything on your snowmobile to make it fit you perfectly?
Yeah, I've changed the bar to a lower bar because when I'm driving in like tricky terrain, it's so much easier for me to be closer to the sled, like when I have it side hilling, or it's so much easier. So yeah, lower bar I have, and I also changed my rails to Ice Age, which are stronger ones.
Okay.
So it's not good when like jumping and landing hard. I need to breathe. Yeah, and I also changed my shocks to Öhlins, the Swedish shocks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I really like them. They make the sled more easy for me because I can change the settings on them. So when I ride like in the trees, I can make it softer and more. I don't know. I don't know the word. Like follows easier. I don't know the word.
Yeah, softer, a little bit more gentle maybe, and then you can change it to stiff or
Yeah.
yeah.
When I'm like jumping or stuff, then I can make it stiffer, so it like takes all the. My body doesn't need to like
compress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier.
For sure.
Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit? You mentioned the Ice Age, but just so that is it the running boards? Your running boards?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Rails, running board.
Yeah, the rail, like, yeah, or sorry, I think you're right, the rails. I'm thinking running. So I've never heard of that before, changing out the rails.
Okay.
Yeah, so can you just, I guess maybe repeat or dive a little bit deeper about why, like, has that happened where you dent your rails or like they break or?
Yeah, it hasn't happened to me because like before I didn't ride as hard as I have done like the past few years, but my brother broke them many times. So
okay.
Yeah, so he's the one who made me change, and I think I ride with Ice Age for like 5 years, maybe 6 years, so a long time. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, that's a great tip because I've never heard of anyone switching them out. So I'm glad that you mentioned that is an option. You know, I would not have thought about that. Really
Maybe
cool.
It's because we have harder snow conditions here.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe I also feel like with here in Canada, like we have the the wet snow, heavy snow, the temperatures are very mild. We can get a lot of snow. But then there's also, central to eastern Canada that have the harder packed snow or they don't get a lot of snow. So, it's just great for some of those audiences that listen on the podcast that never heard of that before, and can learn more about it. So, I appreciate you mentioning that for sure. Okay, so you talked about the modifications, but what is one modification or snowmobile accessory you cannot ride without? Like you're non-negotiable?
I think that is my shocks, actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely, for sure. And they're so nice that you can adjust it, like make them softer, make them stiffer for all of your riding, for sure. I'm curious, what setting do you put your shocks on when you're riding in the trees?
Much softer, and rebound as well. Not so, softer, like, I don't know. I don't remember the word right now, but follows easy.
Okay,
like,
for sure.
It's like, when I stand on it, it's very soft, like when I move it.
Okay, perfect. Almost like kind of bouncy, like it kind of goes with you in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you talked a little bit about riding with your family. So when did you start sledding?
I think I started driving snowmobile when I was just like a few years old.
Okay,
always been driving snowmobile with my family, but I think when I was 14, I think my brother raced snowcross, so I began to race with him. We were on a Norwegian race team for a few years, and during that time I began to drive more backcountry as well. So
I see.
That's when I really dove into the sport. Yeah.
Okay. So can we talk a little bit about snowcross then? Is this something you still do?
No, I don't. But I did for a few years. Yeah.
Okay. And what was it like?
It was really, really fun. I liked the competition, the speed, and like the jumps. It's really, really fun, actually. And
such a different.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it taught me a lot about handling the sled, like driving, gas, brake, and where I put my body and everything. So I think it really has helped my backcountry riding as well.
Yeah. Really cool. I'm sure that, with learning those skills at such a high speed, and then you're able to take what you learned and apply that into backcountry, maybe at a slower pace in a way, like you're not so, I guess, performing, or you are still performing, but, not in, like, a pressured way,
exactly.
in front of an audience or being judged for it. Oh, that's really cool. Does your brother still race?
No, he doesn't actually, but he races hill climb. Me too, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, tell me a little bit more about hill climb racing.
In Sweden, we have not so much, but a few competitions, and also some in Norway. So usually we go to them together, me and my brother, to race.
Aww.
He's really, really good. He usually wins all the competitions.
Aw, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's
so fun.
A fun thing to do it together, actually.
Yeah, family duo. That's amazing. All right. And also, again, I know you kind of talked about this, but who inspired you to get into the sport?
I think actually my family inspired me. Driving with them every weekend, and my brother and my mom and my dad. My brother is really, really good at what he does. He's like, whatever you dream of, you can do it, and he does. He's really good and focused, and I want to be more like him. More focused and,
Aww. Oh, that's amazing. Is he older than you? Younger?
Yeah, 2 years older.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing. So brother to look up to be inspired by, and just I'm sure watching his drive, his dedication, his focus is super inspiring. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Real cool. All right. So I guess, yeah, my next question would be, who do you ride with usually?
My family, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And friends I ride with, friends as well.
Okay.
And in Sweden we have this event called Polaris Riders Club. It's an event Polaris has. I don't know if that's the right word.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm there helping them at the event. So there's 3 events per year. So there's a lot of riding with people that come to the event as well. Really fun to meet new people and yeah.
I'm sure it's a great way to network, to meet more people, meet more friends to even go ride with. So they have 3 events per year. Like, do they break it up for like beginning, middle, and end of the season?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Oh, really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want to know a little bit about your local riding area. So you did talk about having a little bit more snow than usual this year. Talked a bit about trees, but if you can describe the area, what does it look like? Yeah.
It looks like we have like a big mountain close to where we have our cabin.
Okay.
Yeah, like behind the mountain there's like very steep hill and there's a lot of trees. I don't know, spruce, is it the right word?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So when the snow, when the wind is blowing, I don't know, the snow always comes like back there. So there's always a lot of snow and steep like tree riding. We don't have so much like jumps or places to dip and stuff. There's more like tree riding.
Okay, cool. And what would the area be called?
It's called, I don't know, I don't know how to say it actually.
Is the mountain named something like it?
Yeah, it's named Gitsfjället.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this is what I wanted to ask also, kind of going back to like if I, wanted to come to Sweden, where would you recommend me to come to go snowmobiling?
I guess it depends on what kind of riding you want, because where I live there's a lot of tree riding. Saxnäs it's a place where a lot of people go snowmobiling. It's close to where I live.
Okay.
But I would definitely recommend Bogasholme or Riksgränsen, as it's called.
Okay.
It's very high up in Sweden, so late in the season you can drive really for a really long time.
Okay.
In Riksgränsen.
Okay.
That is a really good place to go.
And would you say like those areas, do they have kind of everything like flat, mountain, hills, trees?
Yeah, I think Riksgränsen and Boga, they have almost everything. Not so much tree riding actually. So so what you want. And like where I live, there's a lot of tree riding.
Gotcha. Okay, so there are like kind of different styles of riding, depending on what you want to get yourself into, and
yeah.
Okay, real cool. So let's chat a little bit about off-snow events. What do you do mentally, physically to prepare for a big day of sledding?
I don't know if I do so much actually. I guess I just pack my stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And eat a good breakfast. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know what to answer.
Yeah, no, that's that I would say that's like what most people say is eat a big breakfast, prepare, pack the night before, or Yeah, so you're pretty spot on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right. And do you have any like a workout routine or any stretches that help with your riding? If you're putting in so many days, like do you take the time to stretch your muscles? Because I'm sure you're sore.
No, I actually don't stretch.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know why I'm not doing that, but no.
You're young enough. You can bounce back pretty quick, I'm sure. Whereas like me, I'm late 30s and I feel it. I'm always sore. Okay. Well, I am like also really curious, and I love talking about like kind of behind the scenes, behind your sport. Do you do anything for self-care?
I guess I do a lot of, I don't know, cardio training. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I try to work out as well, like my arms and stuff, so I can hold on to the sled. But
yes.
Mostly cardio. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. And then let's get into some challenges, struggles, and pains, because we all face it. We all experience it. What is one thing you have struggled with or you're currently struggling with when it comes to sledding?
That's a hard question. Really hard, but I really love doing this. But I think sometimes it gets to me when people like talk behind my back. I think that's the hardest part, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, so sometimes I struggle with like social media and stuff like that. Yeah. So,
we can all relate.
Yeah.
Aw. It sucks, but yeah.
I think it's really important to I don't know, hype each other up, like be nice to each other. Yeah, I think it's really important.
Yeah, being kind, a kind human being.
Yeah.
Whether it's online or offline, like just be kind. Yeah, that's a good one. And do you have any, or have you had any injuries that might have set you back when it comes to sledding?
I actually have never been injured yet on my sled, so that's really good.
Yes.
Yeah. I once broke my leg in 4 places on a 4-wheeler, and it took like 6 hours before I got to the hospital because they couldn't find a way without painkillers. So after that, I was kind of also on the sled, kind of like, kind of scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's the only injury that has affected me. Like, still to this day, I'm like, no, I shouldn't do that. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if it's if you think about it, like if if that's kind of what holds you back a little bit is because of that injury.
Yeah, I've never really been able to let it go. I think about it a lot, like I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. How long ago was that?
I don't know. It's very long ago. I think it's like, it's long ago, like 6-7 years maybe.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. And so you do find that it is always kind of at the back of your mind when you are sledding, when you're out there and you're like, I don't want to get injured. Don't want to do that again.
No, not always.
Oh, okay.
No. No. Sometimes I just like try something. So no.
Okay, that's good though.
Yeah,
that's
good. Yeah. No, sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Do you have any other hobbies outside of snowmobiling?
Yeah, I during the winter or summer.
Oh, yeah, any of it, any.
Yeah, I really like to go hiking,
Okay.
hunting as well in the
Okay.
fall. Yeah, and I've tried some watercross. That was really fun actually. And
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, working out, travel, spend time with family and friends. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I do. I like to photograph like nature and stuff as well.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Amazing. I just because you're talking about photography, who does your photography or your videography for your social media?
Um, it depends. Sometimes I ask like a friend or someone in my family, and
Okay.
sometimes I take pictures myself.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's some of the footage that you have on there. Actually, all of it. It looks really, really great. So I was just curious if you had a videographer that followed you
No,
around.
no, I don't.
Okay.
Really grateful for getting the help to
Yes.
take those photos and videos. Actually,
I would say, because I do help a lot of women for content creation when it comes to sledding or
yeah,
snowmobiling, and that's got to be their number one struggle is finding people to film them. So and they feel what's the word? They feel bad for asking, especially if they ride
yeah,
with the boys. The boys don't usually want to like stop and take photos, right? So, yeah, yeah,
yeah. I feel the same way, like all the time. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah. Okay, yeah. It's nice to know too, like how you do things, and then if you have any advice or any tips for women that want to get those shots. Do you have anything that you would like to share?
Um, I don't know. I this year I bought a new camera.
Okay.
That's yeah. So that has helped me a lot. So I can just like put the settings in and everything, and then I can give it to a friend or someone in my family or yeah, whoever. Then they just have to like record. So it's yeah, having a camera definitely helps. But nowadays the phones are so good, so
Yeah.
most of the time you don't even need a camera.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I think it's hard sometimes to get everything on video because it's not like all the time you get it right. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Especially because you can't. Sometimes you can't repeat that trick again and again because you chew
yeah,
out the snow or the snow. Yeah.
yeah,
So cool. All right. Well, that's good advice. Making it easy for people, like if they get a camera, have all the settings ready to go, so it's easy for that, whoever they ask, that they can just press record.
yeah,
Don't have to think much about it.
yeah. I think it's not so hard to ask. It shouldn't be hard. I know I think it's hard, but I'm like always like, oh, I feel so annoying. But my friends like, no, no, it's okay, it's okay. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think maybe ask more,
Yeah.
ask for help more. Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good one. Just ask. Yeah. Ask
yeah,
for help.
yeah,
Just do it.
yeah.
Amazing. Well, let's chat a little bit about future Mikaela. Before we do, I'm curious, are we on the same seasons? Like, is winter almost done for you?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's really
Okay, so you're going into summer now?
yeah, yeah, we are.
Okay, so we're on the same level here. Okay, so what are some goals that you have for, I guess, next winter season?
Oh, I think that is to be more flexible on the sled, I think.
Okay.
It's a goal that I have, and like work more on like tricks and stuff and make them better, I think.
Yeah. Cool. Can you give us like one example what that goal would be?
What do you mean, like?
So like for example, like if you say, you know, you're working on a trick that you want to maybe perfect or get better at, what would that be?
I think I would want to learn how to do what, I don't know what it's called. It's like when you come side heeling and you do like a turn around and then you continue side heeling.
Okay, like a is it a re-entry or like maybe a bow tie? Oh, I think we just paused. Hi.
Yeah. I hear you. I don't know what it's called, but like, yeah, I would like to do them more. What do you call it? I don't know. Do them more nice or something.
Sure. Yeah. Smoothly, maybe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Great answer. And then, what do you have planned for the summer?
I think I plan to go hiking as much as I can because I really enjoy hiking.
Yeah.
Travel as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's really fun to explore new places.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe try some watercross as well. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Just working out, planning for the next season. Maybe some hunting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. Do you just to talk about coaching clinics? Do you plan out like during the summer? I guess you and your mom. Do you guys plan your winter kind of in the summer season?
Yeah, we do. Or maybe
pick your
fall, or is the right word?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm sure that gets busy too when you're trying to plan out your winter with the events.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get into some like motivation. Would you say you put a lot of pressure on yourself when it comes to riding?
Yeah, I think I do. Yeah.
So what would you whisper in the ear of young Mikaela who is first starting out as a snowmobiler?
Maybe don't be so hard on yourself. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
It's easy to be hard on yourself. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like my answers are so short.
Is this all good?
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. So any advice you would like to give to women who are maybe feeling like how you were feeling, or any advice you'd like to give to women who are just getting into it?
I think it's to don't beat yourself up. Nobody gets it on the first try, and like drive with people who are better than you. It's really good because you need to keep up and reach out to other girls or people and ask as much as you can. It's really good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's great. I think like asking a lot of questions, ride with better people than you. Those are great tips for sure.
Yeah.
And a quote you live by.
Oh, that's a hard one. That's a really hard one, actually. I don't know, but I I don't think I live by a quote, but things that are important to me is to always keep pushing myself to be a better sledder, better person, and I think it's really important to be nice to people. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't have a quote.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's a great way to live by. It doesn't necessarily have to be a quote, but it's like, you're right. Like, how can you be a better human being? That's how I always think that. Like, okay, what can I do? Like, 1% every day that's like striving to be that better person. And yeah, just being like kinder, being helpful, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay, and so where can we follow you and your journey as an athlete on social media?
Instagram, and I also use TikTok and Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
The ones. I tried YouTube, but I don't know. Just tried.
Yeah, YouTube's a different beast. Like, it's a different platform. Yeah, I am currently on YouTube, and it's so, you have to treat it so different from the other social media platforms. But I would love to see more of you on there. That would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe sometime. I'm kind of shy talking in front of the camera, so yeah.
It's not easy. It really isn't. It takes, But all I have to say is, just start. That's, just got to do it. And I know a lot of people would appreciate it and love to see you. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
no pressure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I also am going to end this off. I have a quick, one or the other thing. So you pick one or the other. So wheelies or re-entries?
Re-entries. Yeah.
Gloves or mitts?
Gloves.
Would you rather ride in -30 and sunny or low visibility with rain?
I think maybe -30 and sunny. It's we actually have it very cold here.
Okay, I guess that would have been a really great question is, what the temperatures are like. So it's very cold. I'm sure you don't get much rain in the winter.
During the winter, we have -15 to -20. It's normal in January, February. So
okay, yeah. So you're used to the cold.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So thumb throttle or finger throttle?
Thumb throttle.
Okay. And then jumps or drops?
Jumps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Amazing. Was that?
Drops could be scary sometimes.
Yeah. Do you do drops sometimes?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but jumps are more funny.
Yeah. I'll have to dig through your Instagram and see. Do you have any drops on your Instagram right now?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. No.
Awesome. Well, you'll have to, if you have any footage, maybe I'll paste it onto the video here on the video podcast.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining in. And I'm so, like I said, so honored and excited to have you here and learn a little bit more about you. And you're so, you're impacting so many women around the world. And we're just honored that you were able to share a little bit more with us.
Yeah, well, thank you for letting me be here. It was to talk to you and
Absolutely. Thank you so much for tuning in today's show. Please rate and review this podcast. I would forever be thankful and grateful. Share it with your friends, family, and whoever you feel would enjoy these types of conversations in the dirt bike, snowmobile, and motorsports community. If you are looking to support the show, I do have a few affiliate links in the show notes. And if you're looking for some confidence in the digital space, learning how to brand yourself, edit your epic sends, and just being the vibe, being your true self, your authentic self, shoot me a message. You can reach me over on my website, angelisaedwards.com. And as always, I am rooting for you, and keep killing it safely, and I'll see you next week.